Right, so Alfred is his father. But I have no memory of ever hearing Alfred being spoken about. I know that this man, Barnet Salmon, I know he's somehow crucial in the family. Barnet Solomons, as was, you know, like a lot of Jewish people, changed his name. I don't know quite why. If you're going to change it, why you change it to Salmon, but there you are.
Felix's grandfather, Barnet Salmon, was born to Jewish immigrant parents in 1829. He became an entrepreneur and co-founder of the family business that would one day become Lyons.
As far as I know, it was my grandfather's family who started Lyons, but they were already a company. I mean, this grand company, called Salmon and Gluckstein, which are their names, because my grandfather was a Salmon and his cousins, I presume cousins, and everything were Glucksteins. And I've got this cigarette tin, because I presume they imported tobacco or whatever, I don't know what they did, something like that. And this Salmon and Gluckstein tin was always on my mother's dressing table when I was a child. It's a fabulous tin. Love her. Slightly pneumatic with her cinched-in waist and snakes slithering off her. I presume this was just like drug pushing is now, very, you know, lucrative.
Salmon and Gluckstein began in the late 19th century as producers of fine hand-rolled cigars. Barnet Salmon's partner in the business was Samuel Gluckstein. According to Nigella's family tree, Samuel was the father of Barnet's wife, Helena.
Looking at my family tree, it's clear that the marriage was crucial to the family because it was the, you know, bringing together of the Salmons and the Glucksteins. But I suppose what I'm not sure about is whether the marriage itself was important to the business.
Well, I'm off to synagogue, which is in a way quite strange for me because I'm wholly unobservant and was brought up to be unobservant, so anyway, at least I'm looking okay.
At the West London Synagogue, Rabbi Geoffrey Shisler has a copy of Barnet and Helena's wedding certificate.
They were married on a Wednesday, June the 24th, 1863, and it tells us that Baruch ben Aharon is the Hebrew name of Barnet Salmon, married Leah bat Yitzchak. Leah is Lena.
Right.
Now, the Jewish marriage document, the Ketubah, lays out the terms and conditions of the marriage. And it also sets out the details of what will happen in the event that they were to become divorced.
So like a prenup?
It's a bit like a prenup, exactly. Because it actually tells us exactly how much is to be settled on a woman if she is a virgin or not a virgin. If she's a virgin, she's worth more than if she wasn't a virgin, if she'd been married before.
And so how much here? What was the deal?
Well, the deal is 200 silver shekels. It was approximately the equivalent of a year's salary.
So it's a year's salary if you are a virgin?
Approximately, roughly, when you got married. Yes.
You could get a very good lawyer, you know, who could really do a lot better than that.
I doubt if you could have done in those days.
No, I don't know.
In fact, I have something I hope will interest you also. We have a copy of the marriage certificate. We have to have a civil document as well, and here it is. What struck me when I looked at this, how interesting it is, that Barnet Salmon, you can see, we have their ages here.
Yes.
Is 34, and Helena Gluckstein is half his age.
Yes. Well, it still happens,
she was only 17.
You know?
Well, she was only 17.
Yes, I know.
I mean, she was very young.
Yes.
Even then, she was very young, I think, to get married.
I can't help but think that if Barnet Salmon was 34 and his young bride really was a young bride of 17 and her maiden name is Gluckstein, and, well, we know that the company that came to exist was Salmon and Gluckstein, or could have existed already, actually, I don't know. So I can't help but think she was the boss's daughter.
Was Barnet's wedding to the teenage Helena a marriage of convenience? A union which joined him in business with his father-in-law, Samuel Gluckstein. Nigella's come to the Regent Palace Hotel at Piccadilly Circus to find out more from Lyons historian Peter Bird.
Hello, Nigella. I hope you don't mind me calling you Nigella.
No, I'd be very surprised if you called me anything else. It's really nice to meet you.
This is the famous Regent Palace Hotel.
Yes,
which was built by your family in about
Was
1915. It's a bit shabby now, but it's 1915, yes.
With over 1,000 rooms, the Regent Palace was the largest hotel in Europe. And on opening day, Lyons bought the Daily Mail front page to show it off.
This is the foyer area. This is what it looked like in the grand days.
How lovely.
I've got some more little things to show you in here. Shall we?
Yes, I'll follow you.
It looks like a train station, doesn't it?
This is another one I think which you'll be more interested in. This is the kitchen.
Oh, that's fabulous.
There's not a microwave in sight. It looks like Dante's Inferno, doesn't it?
Yeah, they don't look madly happy, but anyway.
They look a scruffy lot as well, some of them.
Yeah, but it does look hot.
Yeah.
A huge brigade. That's incredible, isn't it? I mean, what sort of food would this lot cook?
Well, there's a couple of menus here that might interest you.
So this is the Regent Palace Hotel Peace Dinner, 1919.
This was to commemorate the end of the First World War, of course.
All in French, of course. Very, very nice. Bit of iced cantaloupe. Medallions of beef. Now, can I ask you something? Because I've been trying to find out more about Barnett Salmon. I kind of assumed he was instrumental in the founding of the company that then became Lyons.
Yes, he was.
Salmon and Gluckstein.
There were two companies that were brought together through the marriage of Barnett Salmon and Helena Gluckstein.
Oh, yeah, I've got a theory about that. And so what I want to know is, see, I saw the wedding certificate, and I saw that when they married, he was 34 and she was 17. And my assumption was that he was marrying the boss's daughter, but I may be wrong.
Well, I don't know. I mean, they worked together, I believe, for many years.
As Salmon and Gluckstein?
No, as two separate businesses.
Two separate businesses.
I rather think maybe that the Gluckstein business bought tobacco leaf from the salmon business.
Right. So I think then the chances are that Barnett Salmon met his future wife because he was working with her father.
Yeah. I mean, you've probably seen her on a daily basis.
Yes, from when, yes.
Yeah.
What stage did Salmon and Gluckstein become a company together?
1870 is the earliest date.
1870, so that would be like 7 years after they married.
That's right. The marriage was a crucial element in the building of both the Salmon and Gluckstein dynasty and, following on from that, the J. Lyons dynasty.
I think I was clearly wrong in my assumption. I feel it was rather crass now saying that Barnett just married the boss's daughter, because I think that it obviously wasn't that. I mean, clearly the marriage was incredibly important because it helped form Salmon and Gluckstein. And I think it's really clear as well that it was crucial in the making of Lyons later.